Geoanalytics is a cyber infrastructure we are building here at RENCI that will allow researchers to quickly publish, share, disseminate their data to other researchers and to the world. The map that you see here is built by the Gilling School of Global Public Health from a database of all of the sponsored research projects at UNC. The School of Public Health took the research projects from around UNC and pulled out only their own, and have been using that and capturing it in real time as new projects are approved. They are being updated into the framework and being published on their website to show global impact of research in public health at UNC. So this is not just a static map like you would normally get with Google Maps, but it has a level of interactivity. So if I click here on Malawi, see that it will bring up the two projects, Myron Cohen Center for HIV/AIDS, Vaccine Immunology, and a Nutritional Status and Health of Infants, both coming out of UNC institutes. So one is, let's see, you can see here, you can see the sponsor, the department, the PI, the amount of money, everything goes in there, and that is all stored within the Geoanalytics Framework. So if we then go over to North Carolina, we can see, we can zoom in just on Carolina focused projects, click on Orange County, and see a number of projects here. All this data is being captured in real time, geocoded, and which by geocoding we mean that we take a zip code or a town or a county or a state or a country, and we determine where that actually physically locates in the on the world, and allows us to that then allows us to put data there. One thing Geoanalytics allows researchers to rapidly develop are mobile applications targeted to the iPhone, the iPad, the Android, and other web-enabled smartphone and smart mobile devices, tablets, and phones. This prototype here was developed in a collaborative agreement with the U.S. National Archives Administration. They have a 60 terabyte test collection that they are using to scale up their ability to serve electronic records to the American public. And they are looking for new and interesting ways to browse and allow the public to browse archives. So this was built as a prototype mobile application somebody could use to search through all the geographic data that the National Archives might hold. This is a smaller subset of that collection, but the things that you can do are you can zoom in, you can zoom out, navigate around, and once you get where you're interested in, let's zoom over like the Lake Tahoe area here. You can see that after I select that, I can then look at the records of the USGS, Western Region, and then I can just grab something and look and inspect the actual metadata about the record. So this is a very quick browser. One thing about geographic data is that it gives a sort of immediate context to anybody who wants to know more about science. It's a social network, if you will. If you want to make your science relevant to the public, you say that it's located in Durham County, or that my data was grabbed in Orange County, and then people can look at it and they can say, oh yeah, that's relevant to me because I know exactly where that is. The National Weather Service approached us about 1.5 years ago or two to continue on with a successful project known as RENCI First. The thing that they're most interested in is getting weather data to emergency managers in the field in ways that they can actually understand the data and make a decision from it. The field is usually called decision support, and what we're trying to promote is something called situational awareness and understanding. This product here is something we call the big board. Effectively, it's teleconferencing over maps. Your normal teleconferencing system, like a WebEx or Blackboard, allows you to post PowerPoint slides, share a desktop, and do a number of things that are fairly standard in the business world, but are more or less useless to an emergency manager. The emergency managers want a shared surface on which to work, and they want to be able to quickly assess a developing situation. For that, they need real-time updates and information. They need thematic data that they can understand, such as roads, counties, schools, critical infrastructure, and they need to be able to be in contact with each other and with the National Weather Service professionals who can help interpret the data they have. So what we put together here is something that allows you to quickly overlay precipitation data. This over here is a storm surge occurring from a Cat 4 hurricane, Category 4 hurricane, which is one category higher than Irene. Then allows a user to draw areas of concern onto the map, annotate these with areas with extra data, and then mark hazards, draw polygons, points, anything like that. And these are shared with anybody else who is in the conference room. So if you click on the discussion tab, there's only one person in here right now. But in a real situation, there would be a dozen or more people in the conference room at once, all interacting on the same map. They can view the same overlays, they can move to the same places, they can move independently, and they can add their own contextual data. This has all been deemed fairly essential for emergency managers going forward into the post-Katrina era.